for a quick lesson in this video, stemming back from a long time ago up till now. And this is typically how things go in life. From when we're young, bro, there's so much foundation built. So many things you learn. And not everything is right. There's a lot of things that is not right. That is learned. And as you start to age, when you get to your early adult years, up into your mid-adult years, up until your late adult years, there's a lot more learning to do. There's a lot of unlearning to do. A lot of things you were told, a lot of things that people told you, a lot of it's not the truth. That's up to you to understand, to recognize, to correct, and to keep pushing it forward. For example, let's say you got a group of friends, and let's say somebody on the internet blows up, like a Jake Paul or whatever. We're just using examples here. And all your friends are, oh, look at this person, they're such a clown, blah, 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 blah. Are you going to be the person that believes all that? And now you go in the same pattern and rhythm as them of believing that this person you don't even know is a clown, is a bad person. And I'm not Jake Paul, it doesn't matter, it could be anybody. But will you believe other people if they just tell you things? This is the whole point of this lesson. Are you guys going to just believe it, or are you going to see things for yourself? Because a lot of the time in life, bro, people be telling us things and it's not the truth. This happened many times in my life. When people say they don't like certain people or certain things, I was never stupid enough naturally, and I thank God for that my mind wasn't easily swayed in life. I didn't believe that this person was that just because other people said this about them. You have to see things for yourself. And if you don't even know who they are, you shouldn't even have an opinion on them. That's kind of how it goes. And if you don't like them, okay, then you don't like them. But you have to see things out first for yourself. When it comes to so many things, like even Andrew Tate's of the world, people will see such short form content on him, saying one thing that they might not like or agree with, and oh my God, he's this awful bad person. But if they were to actually sit down and have a conversation with him, they wouldn't think the same way. People are so, like these people, bro, anybody like that is very low IQ. They just don't get it. They really don't. They're very simple-minded, stuck in their way, unintelligent people. And nobody can change my mind. It's a fact. They show that through their actions. You can't be so quick to think like that. And to tell other people, because these are the same people, that they'll think this way and that, oh yeah, this person is a misogynist, this person is this person is that. Don't believe them, bro. You can't believe people like that. That's why I'm saying stuff like this stems back from such a long time ago. Similar things would happen. People would say certain things about others in school, and it's like, just because they say it, are you going to believe it, or are you going to see for yourself? It could be true, it might not be true, but your mind can't be made up by others around you if it's not factually true. And not even factually, just like, you know your truth. This is the whole point. You have to know your truth. You have to know your truth. Jeffrey Dahmer is factually an effed up person. I mean, the facts show it. Now that, yes. But when it comes to something else and you don't really know a person or a situation, and you're going to let others make up your mind without doing your own thinking, and sometimes they could be right, sometimes they're not. That's why it's important to really know your stuff. Because these people are nuts. And they're a lot of trouble as well. They'll get you into trouble. They'll get other people into trouble. They'll slander your name. They're the same people that'll go behind your back, bro, and say things about you. My own people did this to me. It's called slander. They'll tell other people things about you that's not even true. That's why when people tell me these things about others, I take offense to that. There are people that have blatantly lied to me about others and slandered someone else's name to me, and I stood up for the person when they weren't even around. Multiple times. And stuck it to the person who said these things. Because it wasn't even true. And I knew it wasn't true from the story that was told. It was enough information for me to know the truth. Because I ain't stupid. And I could tell this person that was saying the things is stupid. I could tell. They're the same person that wants to tell themselves their own lies to make themselves feel better, feel special. Oh my God, I'm so true. No, you're not. Everything you said was literally a lie. And that's why I'm saying you have to see things for yourself. You can't believe what these dumbass people say. People make up lies about crazy shit, bro. Like bad things. Andrew Tate was put in jail because people lied on his name. Oh, he kidnapped us, he sex trafficked us. 3 months behind bars. Now he's out. Nothing. And it's gonna be nothing for the people that think, oh, he's still on house arrest. He's not gonna get nothing, because there is nothing. Did they do enough digging yet? Did they do enough digging yet? There is nothing. This is the shit that I cannot stand in life. And in many different situations. It could be big things, it could be small things. In Tate's situation, it's a big thing. And when people lie about rape and stuff like that, it's a big thing. That is tremendous slander. That's the biggest slander almost you can do. I cannot stand people like that, bro. I've had many people come to me and say, oh, this person raped'd me. No, they didn't. You're lying. You're lying. No, they did not. That's not what happened. But that's what you want to believe. To satisfy your ego, to satisfy something, because you're not okay with how the situation played out. Many of my friends was accused of that in the past in high school. I shouldn't say many, but two. Many enough. And it's hilarious because when this happened, one of his other friends was with him in the same barn/building they stayed the night in, because two of my friends, I was friends with both these guys, they each had a girl over to their barn thing. This guy had like a barn outside of his parents' place with like beds and everything else in a pretty cool spot. We used to party in a bit. They had them over that night, and apparently this guy raped'd this girl. And you know why she said that? Because he got it in that night. And she knew that would go around. Of course it's going to go around. There's 4 people in the building. Someone's going to say something. And then someone says something to somebody, and there it goes. It goes like hotcakes, and we live in a small town. We live in a small place. It's going to go around. They knew that. She knew that. So what does she do? He raped'd me. Name slandered. Reputation diminished. That's why it's so important not to believe certain things that just go around and hear things for your damn self. Because some people out there, bro, are trouble. Trouble. And they should be the ones locked up. They should be the ones punished. Telling lies should be a crime. Lies like that. Absolutely. It's detrimental. You guys, I shouldn't say you guys, I'm not even meaning you guys, but like, what I mean is them. They have to know how bad that really is. How bad that can crush somebody else. Terribly. And some people will turn. Some people will turn when they hear things because they'll believe what they hear. They believe the lies. A lot of people believe the lies about Andrew Tate. A lot of people believe the lies about a lot of things. A lot of people believe the lies if their own friends group says, oh, look at this clown, look at this here, look at this here. We don't like this person. They expect you to think the same way. We all have to think individually for ourselves and get our own truth from the source. And that's how it has to be. You can't believe everything you hear. And I know a lot of you know this, but it's very important. Like the world we're living in, bro. It's really like that. There's a lot of the stuff that goes on. That's why I don't surround myself with a lot of people, because I'm a realist and I hate, literally hate, these kinds of people. Can't stand them. My blood boils when I'm around them. Even talking about it, it just boils my blood. It feels like an enemy is in plain sight, and I can't stand it. You could be telling me your own BS lies, and I will call you out for it. That's how much I don't like it. I'm not going to pretend and all this stuff. No. No. I don't like it that much. I've seen it so many times in my life that I'm just sick of it. When people can't have their way with you, whenever something happens that doesn't benefit them and something else happens that did not go their way, people will lie. This girl gets with this guy and now he leaves her and doesn't want nothing to do with her. She could lie and say, he raped'd me. Crazy. Crazy. You cannot believe this bullshit. You can't. If you do, you're also a clown. Where's the evidence? Not only where's the evidence, like really, really, really. Do you really believe it happened that way? Do you really believe things like that? You believe it was that intense? She's screaming for her life, being pinned down, being, Nah. People lie, bro, because they don't get their way. People lie about crazy shit. And it's so dirty. It's nearly as dirty as actually doing what we're talking about. Damn near that dirty. You're placing this kind of image on another person who was innocent. That is so dirty. And the whole lesson of this video, it's why it's so important to get your own understanding from the source. From your own mind, from your higher ups. You can't be so quick to believe the lies. You really have to do your digging. You really have to know every detail to every single thing. That is what I do, bro. Even when I do calls with people, I dig deep. I call people out on calls, bro. People call me and talk to me about stuff. I call people out on their bullshit if I know what's going on for a fact, because I do my digging. I tell people the truth. I have people shedding tears on calls because I'm telling them the truth. Some people like it. Some people get a bit uncomfortable. It is what it is. I tell the truth. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to go along with your little scheme and whatever else is going on. I'm going to tell you what needs to happen. I'm going to tell you the truth. And that's how it's going to be. If you're lying to yourself, if you're lying to me, if you're lying about something, I will know. And I'm not going to let it continue. I will break things down from pillar to post. And it's going to be solved. That's what I do. I break things down. And then I'm going to tell you what you have to do. I'm not going to go at you, but I'm going to tell you what you have to do. Where things went wrong, what's going on here, what's going on there, etc., etc. Whatever situation pending, it's going to be solved. And that's what I do. I was told from a young age I'd be good. A good social worker, youth worker, be good in the FBI. I agree with all. Bro, whenever I used to be younger, we had a big family. There'd be aunts and uncles and everything else coming to our house, and sometimes one of the aunts would forget their purse. And then my mom would find it and, oh, who forgot their purse? I'd take it and I'd smell it. And I'd be like, it's hers. And she would laugh and she'd be like, how do you know? I can smell it. Yeah. And I was right. We'd call them right away. And it'd be her. And it was right. Because I could smell the scent. I just took it. It's hers. Just like that. Like a guard dog. I'm telling you, bro. I was born a human, but I think God might have made a mistake on that one. I think I was supposed to be born a guard dog, bro. That's why I'm good at what I do, bro. I break things down. I know the truth. I'm like a dog that knows what's up. I'm like a dog that knows when an enemy's around, something's not right. My senses, sharp as a whip. What's funny to me too is people think they're fooling me with this and that. I know exactly what's going on 100% of the time. Don't you dare think you're getting away with it, because you're not. That's the type of guy I am. Real shit only. Champ shit only. We keep it real. We stay safe. We love our people. And we expose the enemies in plain sight. There's lots of enemies all over the place. I feel the presence of the enemy every single day. Every day. On the internet. On social media. In person. In public places. There's enemies everywhere. All over the place. I'm just big enough. And brave enough and bold enough to say that truth. Some people, regular human beings, just want to walk around Earth pretending it ain't like that, but it's like that. It is like that. There's haters in plain sight. There's enemies in plain sight. There's people that do not have good intentions in plain sight. All over the place. Some people are good. Some people are not. A lot of people got problems, man. A lot of people got issues. A lot of issues with you as well. But anyway, that could be a whole other topic. Lesson learned for this video. Get your truth from the higher ups, not the cowards around you. Sometimes they might be right. Okay, sometimes they might be, but make sure of it. Not every single thing people around you say is going to be false, but you got to make sure you know the truth. If people say, oh, this person's bad when they're not, you have to know that. Just because some people say that does not mean it's true. Make sure of it. And that's all I'm saying. The slander in this life is real, and I don't like that. I don't like when people try to convince you that someone's bad when they're just not. See for yourself. You might like them. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. And that's it with this one. We'll be back with another video. Peace out for now.